And good evening and welcome to another Thursday night, the Bonzo Hour. We're back. The full crew is back. Bob is in the house. Gonzo's in the house.
We're here.
¿Cómo estás, Bob?
Disinfinity's saying that because I'm here, I'm going to supervise you this time and you're not going to get drunk. What they don't know is if I weren't on meds and I couldn't get drunk, it'd be twice as bad now that I'm here. So I'd be drinking as well.
Which, hold on, before I forget, hold on.
What?
Yeah, there we go.
No shots.
Yeah, man, it got crazy last week.
11?
For some reason. Dude, apparently 11 or 12.
How?
I don't know. It got crazy. I don't know. It was a rough
Well,
week.
you're a big guy. You can soak it in. You're a big sponge.
Well,
I couldn't.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Well,
I
I would have been in the
well.
hospital with that. That's it.
I said the next day I had a huge headache, but it was okay.
Did you? Oh. No.
Yeah, man. You know, and I had to go to work, which was even worse.
Disney Trash Can. I haven't seen that name around for too long, but it's in the chat. That is a great name.
Yeah, and he's a man, apparently.
Ooh.
I mean, Katrina asked him if it was a girl or a man, but
She would.
that builds what's going on. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. So tonight, we're just gonna talk whatever. We're just gonna cruise it like we always do, and we have a special guest. We haven't seen him for some time. I think for months we haven't talked to him.
Years, isn't it?
Years?
Like 18 months, I think.
Yeah, approximately about 18 months or so.
Mm-hmm.
Please,
who is
welcome our friend. I was looking at the chat. Well, before we bring him in, let me go say hi to the chat. Let's do that real quick.
That's good.
Blue Manchita, what's going on? Emily Rose, Just Jesse, Carla, and Kiko. What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? Katrina, what's going on? Just Jesse, what up? What up? What up? What up? How are you guys? Thanks for being here. Daniel, what's going on? Disinfinity, what's up?
Hey, Daniel.
Disney Trash Can, what's going on? And that Bills is in the house. So thanks so much for being here.
Chris.
Alex, what's going on, man? Thanks for being here. Appreciate it so much. And for those that are watching, Nina watching, thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, like and subscribe, and share the stream. So now we have a special guest all the way from
the snow.
The snow. There you go. That's what we're talking about right there. Yes. Woo! Chris from Addy Family Adventures, ladies.
The snowman is here.
What up, Arlene? Thanks for being here. Good
Hey,
evening.
Arlene.
How are you? Very good, Fandango. What up, Chris?
Hey, what's up?
It hasn't been a long time. I haven't talked to you.
Yeah, a long
Forever.
time. We text back and forth all the time. I haven't talked to Bob in a long time.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm here and I'm still alive. Believe it or not, 2 weeks and I'm still alive.
I think the last time I talked to Bob was actually on my stream on the Jedi Council for Star Wars.
Yes.
Really?
Which was a very interesting conversation that I enjoyed a lot because I'm a Star Wars geek. And if you guys out there in YouTube land have not checked out Chris's Jedi Council, it's awesome. It's for anybody that's really into Star Wars or just likes The Mandalorian. Check it out.
Unless you're Katrina.
I gotta put this real
sure
quick.
She fell asleep last night.
Josh is here. I
can't
put this.
figure on that.
Josh is here. I gotta put this real quick.
What?
No shots tonight. I gotta put it. All right, guys. So One Stop Mouse is 5 away from 600. So if you haven't subscribed to this man right here, go and subscribe now. Or do what does Chris and I do. We unsubscribe and then subscribe again.
That's why I keep getting them and losing them. It's you guys.
Either way, just go ahead and do it. Do it. Go follow him,
pull it away.
subscribe.
Hey, Josh and Becky.
Hello.
What's going on, Josh and Becky? How are you guys? Thanks for being here.
Carla and Kiko, hey.
I gotta put the announcement because I gotta work tomorrow. Next
Oh.
week, we're gonna be in where are we gonna be next week? Never mind, I'm talking out of my thing.
Somewhere in Florida.
Yeah, but not today. I gotta work tomorrow, so we're good. Anyhow, so again, guys, thanks so much for being here. Appreciate it.
We're meeting in a bar, right?
Thursday.
Is that what you're saying?
That's what we're doing.
We're gonna
we
do
could
it
do that.
live on location from a bar.
No, we could meet in a bar now. Hold on, that would be awesome. We can do that, right?
We probably.
But then the
could.
shots are gonna be expensive as hell, though.
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Well, we can do it right now. We're in a bar.
There you go. Where everybody knows your name.
Yeah.
Or you could do like what my one friend used to do when we were younger and we go to a bar.
What?
You take a pint size of whiskey and then go in and tell them you're designated driver so you can get free Coke and then mix the drinks at the table.
Oh, there you go.
That's ingenious, actually. There's some devious alcoholism right there. That's good.
I don't think that will work. But what's up, Nathan? How are you, man? Thanks for being here. Arlene says, Gonzo, you're boring. Okay, the shots on Saturday. Yeah, maybe. Saturday.
Who said what? Gonzo, you're boring?
Yeah, you know, because I'm not.
Oh, that's Arlene. Oh, wait, I missed. I bet this was even better than when Arlene was on here. Was that when you got so drunk?
Yes.
That's why. I knew it. I knew
why.
it. She was on the stream and you're like, I got a drink. That's
what up,
why.
Yeah, she got me drunk. What up, BP? How you doing, brother? Yeah.
The Disney Double Ks, congratulations, Katrina and Krista Knoxville on the launch of their own channel. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Very good.
I'll tell you what, I started watching VP's video tonight. I'm gonna have to go back and finish it.
Which
but it's
one?
on the lounge fly, right?
Okay. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how much he had to edit to get it down to 22 minutes. Because, you know, Arlene doing Loungefly had to be at least 2 hours. So he had to edit that down to 22 minutes.
Which he must have loved because he's always saying, God, I was editing for like 45 minutes. It was the end of the world.
Josh, I agree. I agree 100%. They're instigators. They are. Especially the lady instigators.
Son of a gun.
Just saying. Bob, so how you been, man? You were out for a little bit.
Right,
You feeling better?
So this is the deal. I did not get COVID. All right. I'll say it twice. I did not get COVID.
Good.
I had all these messages. Everybody thought I was dead because I was gone and wasn't on anybody else's stream for 2 weeks. I didn't get COVID. I had another weird health thing come up and ended up in the ER. And so I'm dealing with it. And that's it, really. So I just got sick. That's it. And now I'm okay. And now I'm like, when I was gone, I think I lost 10 subscribers. You know,
really?
Yeah. I'm like, what did they? I'm pissed. You're sick.
That was probably me and Chris unsubscribing.
Right. Because you're big personalities and you're like two or 10.
Oh man,
but I'm okay.
You shouldn't say you're sick. You got to come up with something awesome to say. I got into a fight with an alligator.
Look at what Katrina's saying. All in capitals. All in capitals. Bob didn't have the cloud. Right. And she said that on my stream too. You're right. I did not.
She said that on your stream?
She didn't say it. She typed it just like now. But it's okay. Maybe if she keeps typing it enough, I'll start getting literature in my mailbox on venereal disease or something. I don't know.
Okay. Well, guys, again, if you haven't subscribed to Bob's channel, go ahead and please subscribe. I think he's like 4 left. I think either 5 or 4 to reach that 500 mark. 6. No, 600. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, 600. So
he would have been already there if he wouldn't have lost all those subscribers.
Katrina, thank you. I love you too. Well, you know, my thing is I really want to get to, I know you've had success and you're fine with StreamYard, and I don't like StreamYard, the third-party app, or Streamlabs or any of them. I really want to get to 1,000 so I can use stream right through YouTube.
Right,
yeah. And that's it. Yeah.
Why do you want to do that?
Well, it's supposed to be, they've made improvements. It's supposed to be the best thing.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. It's all about the dependability of your connection and the service. So right now, the people in the know are saying if you can go through YouTube and you buy like for $50 one of those, it's like the size of a phone, and you put it on one of those signal boosters, you're good all the way through. You're never gonna. That's why you don't see some of the.
You mean for the park?
For the parks, when you're streaming in the
okay.
parks,
That's
yeah,
different.
that's
Yeah,
why when
that's
you don't see the big guys, you don't see Corey and yet Corey Meets World, you don't see Josh and Jenna. They never have dropouts and stuff. You might not be able to see in a dark ride, but and that's all I want. The 1,000 subscribers is really for that, and then the rest will come, I guess.
Okay, all right. I would like to say thanks to Midlife by.
What are you laughing at?
Hold on, we're gonna tell you why. I want to thank Josh and Becky because they were like last week. Stop for the love of God, help Gonzo stop. So thank you for that. I appreciate it so much.
Drinking, pick you up off the floor.
They were there. Yeah, Arlene and BP were like shut, and they were like no, poor guy.
Okay. What are you laughing at? Am I misunderstanding something?
Your goal to get to 1,000 is to live stream through YouTube.
Yeah, that's it. I just want dependable stream. There's nothing. Okay, if anybody's streamed from a park and they're having issues with that, there's nothing more. Chris, smile, Chris. The teeth on the bottom lip.
What up, Roddy? What's going on?
There's nothing more frustrating than trying to show people cool and fun things and you don't get a signal. That's it. That's enough.
Yeah, but you need to have the bots though.
To have 100%. Yeah. If you don't want to have dropouts and it's a bug, you can actually get on Bug's Life under the tree and still have reception. But then again, you have to pay for that extra thing and pay for the service too. So that's
wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's bucks.
But if you live stream a lot from the parks,
right?
That's true.
Yeah. If you're being supported.
Now, didn't Walt from Mouse Talk, didn't he say that he kept an extra phone and he had nothing on it and he used that?
Correct. He does that as well. Yeah.
Yes.
So he doesn't have any apps. He doesn't have anything. Right. Plus, he has the company that the parks usually they have signal everywhere. So,
which is what? What company?
Can't mention it because
what number? What letter does it start with?
It's on my contract.
What letter does it end with?
I have a feeling that it's the one that I use is what I'm thinking.
Does it start with a V?
I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna send it to Chris.
I have the one. I have the one that starts with a V.
It's not on the your contract.
That's true.
On my contract, it is.
I use Verizon because it's the only phone that works in the mountains.
I use
because I used to live in the mountains, and you're rural too, right, Chris?
Yeah.
See, so I was way rural in the mountains, and you're rural, and Verizon is good for rural.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
That's why we have that.
Well, here's the thing. Like, I told you earlier that I worked at the post office, and I think there's only two of us from where I live that work at the post office. Everybody lives somewhere that's not as rural. Right. And then they come here and they're like, why can't I get a signal? And it's like, because you're not using the right carrier.
Yeah.
So BP, how much is that equipment more or less? He says that that piece of equipment is expensive. So BP, how much is it more or less?
I think it's
oh my God, Gonzo, I was trying to get a broke guy some money. Well, you still can't. I don't know who's broke, but money's money. Yeah, so that's what he does. He doesn't have any apps or anything like that, so
that's interesting.
Yeah,
that's interesting. I wonder how does that help reception to have less?
Does he pay service for that phone
because remember, so okay,
tell me.
Let me teach you guys for something. Probably even though your apps are not usable, you're not using all of them at the same time, they still generate internet. So in the background, they're still using data all the time.
So get rid of as many apps as I can.
Get a phone that nobody calls. You don't have any apps, no location, nada, zero. Yeah, clean, naked, just like I like mine.
But that's what I'm asking. So,
just like I want my chicken wings.
But does he have service on that phone as well?
Of course, you would have to.
Okay. Well, I wasn't sure.
Yeah, he has.
You can a phone like that. You could still go in and use the Disney Wi-Fi too.
No, don't use Disney Wi-Fi. Sucks.
Well, I don't know. There's been a few times where I've got farther back in the ride where I lost connection. And I switched the Wi-Fi and it was better.
Whenever I lose signal, I've got to get off Wi-Fi and then.
Yeah,
I noticed with Stream. I know this is boring. I won't keep going on, but with the thing that I do with StreamYard, I have to start it out in Wi-Fi and then pull it off. I can't just do it right away, or it just buffers.
Now we know why Bob
What?
wants 1,000 subscribers, because he's going to ask for $1 each so he can buy the machine, because it costs $1,000. That's what it is. That's what it is, bro.
That thing is like $1,000 plus monthly service.
What's
It
up,
is
Jesse? How you
expensive.
doing?
Well, that's why if you have a huge channel, like some of the ones I mentioned, it doesn't really matter. Some of those people can make that quick. And
Right.
Hey, Josh and everyone.
Yeah, but
drive
the
safe,
one-
VP.
The one thing most people don't know is this isn't a phone.
Is that
This is a small computer
It is. It's a palm top
it is.
computer, right?
with
It is.
a phone app on it. That's all it is.
And
It is.
so I guess what you really want then is you could get a not so expensive other phone with no apps that has a good camera on it. Still,
True.
though, that's
True.
what you still want. You wouldn't want to sacrifice that. So
Right.
maybe like that cheaper. I know iPhone just came out with like a cheaper one. You know, they had 2 versions. Interesting. Thank you for that information. I've been thinking about that.
Which one?
Aren't the phones getting smaller
Which
now?
one?
It's like they go into a
Yeah.
trend where they get bigger, and then now they're getting smaller.
Well, that's what's so weird. I've got a Sanyo, no, a what's it? Samsung. I've got this whatever plus.
Right.
It's a 10 plus or whatever. It's not the iPhone. It's the Android.
That's
and-
why you're having issues, bro. Get an iPhone. That's the first thing.
I was an iPhone guy forever, and then I switched because
Why? Why?
Prince
you switch?
Charming Dev and a lot of people really love the camera on this phone and the low light levels. And it was way better than iPhone. But just like within the last year, iPhone's camera is better. So you're
Okay.
going back and forth. So I do want an iPhone now again, but to go back on, I used to be addicted to iPhone. I was iPhones. I was one of those guys that paid the extra money to make sure that he could get the next one that came out every year. And
Yeah.
I always did. But now I'm stuck in Android land.
So that's the first mistake. Before you do anything else, get an iPhone.
Right. Okay.
Hey, Danny, what's going on? 2 Real Geeks. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it so much. So the first thing you need to do is get an iPhone.
Gotcha.
That's the first thing.
You've been an iPhone person forever, and you've stayed that
Forever, since I was Chris age.
since you.
You're not my age. I'm older than you.
I think I'm the one that should be saying that.
That Disney, what he do? What's going on? Anthony, what's going on? Welcome, guys, to the stream. By the way, again, if you haven't subscribed to One Stop Mouse, let's see if we
Anthony,
can get them
thank
to 600
Thank you.
today. Also, Chris, Addy Family Adventures.
When are you going to the park next, Gonzo? Do you know?
Next, probably like in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah,
Where you going?
I gotta take care of some family situations, but
Business.
yeah.
Business.
Josh, look at your Instagram. Oh, you get senior discount. There you go. I don't know for what the service. I guess I don't know. That's what he said. Oh, for
How
the
old do you
iPhone,
have to
maybe.
be to get the senior discount? If
I don't
it's-
know.
If it's over
Yeah, Monkey
55,
Danny,
I can
what's
get
going
it.
on? Yeah, that's another thing. Bloom and Cheese right there. You have to also think about memory if you want to make a lot of videos in the parks, but not go live. True.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, like a lot of people do. They take their iPad or the laptop and they edit right there.
I had that problem. I was down there. I was recording one of the shows, and I ran out of memory.
Yeah, that happened to me a long time ago.
When
why I got,
when Galaxy's Edge opened up first over in Anaheim and Disneyland,
Right.
a lot of the bigger YouTubers rushed over there to catch all of it first before it
Right.
opened here.
Yeah.
And I noticed they all had gaming laptops that could process video real well. And they were editing their videos, you know, their live reports and everything right there, and vlogging and getting them on the air so they could be the first. So I got a gaming desktop now, but
Nice. What happened?
you know, yeah,
Are you using it right now or no?
I'm actually using it right now. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Kidani, what's going on? Thanks for being here. Anthony, no, I'm not doing a live stream for One Division.
which is weird because I'll have to ask you that. You're not doing any. I'm never doing a live stream after this. I'm gonna have to ask you that later on because I don't want to keep boring him with the tech.
Sure.
But
no, hey, we can talk about tech.
Okay,
random. We don't have any.
We're crazy,
anything.
man. I need a shot. Somebody.
Yeah.
No, I don't. If I took a shot with the meds I'm taking.
Bro. Don't say that. Don't say that.
Okay, so if you have bad Wi-Fi from the S people, and I won't go down that the S company down here, the SP company, you know.
That's not who he's with.
No, I know, but I just don't feel like being bad anybody.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, if you've got one of those cable providers and you're shush, I'm just trying to be nice.
Spectrum.
Okay, fine. If you've got Spectrum and your particular Spectrum sucks in the area that you're in, and you know where I am, I'm right near you. And you were breaking up all the time with your other computer, and then you get this brand new fast gaming computer, and now your bad service is better, and you only break up once in a while.
Yeah.
Is that because your new computer can somehow process the information, even though it's a bad service, better?
So obviously it could transmit better the signal, but again, remember the way that cable company works is I have a main hub, and this Spectrum and what's the name of the other one? God, Spectrum. This very popular Comcast. So they have a main hub, and then around the neighbors, everybody shares the internet. So that's why you see sometimes at night where it's busy, when everybody's home, your thing will go down a little bit and will go up like that because everybody shares.
Those speed tests are crazy all over the place.
Yeah. You want to upgrade your speed. I have the top one. I have like 1 gig of the top speed. That's what I have here in my house.
Oh, you're paying the what? What is that? $125 a month?
Yeah, man. I'm paying like $130 for the
I've got the second highest is what I have.
But it flies, man, like that.
Do you have the company that you can't mention, or do you have Frontier? Or
no, I have a Spectrum.
Do you?
Yeah.
Really? So you just pay more to get your Spectrum?
I do. I was
thinking about getting the Spectrum, the Frontier fiber optic.
But you know what? I could say something.
What?
Person that is backstage. Do you know how the internet works with a computer? Just say yes.
Back
no.
there. It's him.
Yeah. All right. Tell him, bro. Tell him.
Spill it.
What's going on? You know what? I wasn't even paying attention to you.
You're just nodding your head. That's dangerous when you're on a show that does a lot of shots. Don't just nod your head.
What up, Josh? What's going to do? What do you do?
Not much. I saw no shots, and I was like, okay, I'm safe to come on.
Yeah, you're good. All right, bar is open. Let's go. No,
Jesus.
How you doing, brother?
We were scared for you.
I know, bro. Thanks. Appreciate it. Like some other people were saying shots and stuff like that. So, Josh, question for you.
Yeah.
And I invite you because obviously you're my buddy, but also you like all this tech stuff, right? And I guess this is where we're going tonight with the theme. Does a computer make the difference when internet speed, like an older computer won't produce? Like, what was your question again, Bob?
Okay,
just want to make sure.
I have internet that's supposedly like middle of the line, and it's okay. It comes and goes. And I had an older computer, and I would break up a lot. It was terrible. And now I just got an alien gaming computer for Christmas, and it's the same crappy internet, but now all of a sudden, look, I'm not breaking up. It's not, but it's the same service, and the speed looks to be about the same, going up and down every night. And so I'm thinking, okay, so something is different because this computer, I guess, must be processing what it's getting better. Is that possible?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I would definitely say the computer. I mean, I had a Dell that I had for many, many years, but as I used it more and more programs were on it, and it was taking much, it was just, the processing power was just horrible. Like I couldn't even, like on StreamYards, I couldn't even show a secondary screen without it lagging.
Really?
And then I got this gaming computer that my son gifted me, and it's like I can do anything I want right now.
It flies, right?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Well, that explains something.
So what's funny is the way I found out what you're asking wasn't through a computer. It was through a gaming console, because I went higher internet and I look at my PlayStation 4 and I look at the speed on that. I'm like, why won't it go up that high? And the reason is the PlayStation 4 doesn't handle that high. Now the PlayStation 5 will, but the 4 won't. So
another thing is the cable that you use, all right? And first of all, Ethernet is better than Wi-Fi, obviously, all the time.
Oh yeah,
you get better connection when you connect it. Now you can use a Cat 5, or also there's a Cat 7 already that you can use, and the speed will be better as well. The cheap cables are okay, but if you have money to spend a little bit, like gold ending or stuff like that, Cat 7 will be even better. So when you plug into the computer, it will be even better. The speed will go even faster.
Yeah, I changed everything over in the house to Cat 6.
Yeah.
So.
I don't even know what Cat 6 is.
A cable.
I still only have 5 cats. That's all I have is 5 cats. You know,
I was gonna say I got 2 dogs and 1 cat.
It's the cable that you use to
Ethernet cord.
So we found out Chris is a cat lady.
So, Bob, is the cable that you used to connect from the wall or modem? I don't know how you have it. You have it from the modem directly to your computer, or how that works?
Yes, because I was having such a problem. I literally got a long cord and laid it in here. And then my wife works at home for Disney on the other side of the house. And I did the same thing because she needs the highest speed she can get. And so the 2 computers are wired straight in.
Oh, wow.
And I got a good, and right before that, of course, I had to get on Amazon and get a really good router, which just is sitting there now. In case anybody wants a router.
I went mesh network in the house,
which is
multiple. You have basically three routers, I believe. I mean, I have my one that's direct connected out of the wall, and then 2 throughout the house to expand the range throughout the house.
Right.
So if you look up mesh routers, you see them on Amazon all over the place right now. But it really boosted the signal. Not for me for live streaming, I'm direct connect, but for just anything, like I can go in my front yard, I can go in my backyard. My daughter was struggling with the signal, so I put one near her room, and so now there's just great Wi-Fi everywhere around the house. Instead of there's no weak points anymore.
Right, that's good.
Yeah, that's what I have. I have the regular modem and router that the company provides. Then I have my own router in the other place with 3 antennas. Then I have an extender on the back, so I have the same thing. I have Wi-Fi all around. That I use it for the cameras and everything else, right? So very the same thing.
And I ditched the modem that the company provides and just bought one for $50, which is the exact same modem.
Yeah.
So I don't pay rental fees.
Yeah. Well, it's $5. I mean, I know it makes sense. I know, but
I asked Dad Bills a little earlier if he wanted to come on, just in case. I didn't know if he had any guests, and it looks like he knows a lot about that stuff. And if you still want to come on, Gonzo can send you the link. But I don't know, Chris. You busy, Chris? I guess you're here.
It's the other Chris.
I mean the other Chris, not you. Chris.
Yeah, I know.
Gotta give you a Star Wars name or something. It's
Darth Chris or something. So
Darth,
what about live stream when you go to the parks? Have you heard of that little box and stuff like that?
Did you hear our conversation?
Yeah, I heard that. I was like, oh, we don't live stream here at Disneyland. The reception's horrible for all carriers.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I know some people do live stream, and I'm sure they have some, I've seen Resort One TV when they've been down in town, they're live streaming, I'm sure, but they have a backpack full of equipment and stuff.
Yeah.
A few people do try to live stream, but there's a lot of dead zones, and then the Disneyland Wi-Fi is just horrible anyway. Like you could be on it and then you just lose signal, and then you have to get off of it. Like you were saying earlier, you're jumping around, and then it's weird because there's certain areas like on Main Street, only certain areas can you get a decent Wi-Fi before you start lagging. So I think you guys probably have better signal, maybe not even on the Wi-Fi, but better just signal from your carriers there.
Yeah.
That's what I hear anyway.
Right.
But
my problem with tech is, is it bad? Great. Is it good? Great. Inconsistent, where I can't plan from one day to the next, hey, we're doing this stream. And it's like, maybe. That's what I don't like.
And I think the worst part, I think, is Hollywood Studios. There's a lot of dead around the park that has a lot of dead air.
And then Animal Kingdom after that.
Animal Kingdom
comes right in front of the tree, which is where I always want to start.
And you can't. Yeah.
No, it's just
When we were talking about live streaming, one of the things that I was told about Disneyland was, and able to live stream at Disneyland, you actually had to get permission, unlike what you do at Walt Disney World. Is that true?
No, you can live stream, but it's going to be blurry and fuzzy, and it's going to be your chat basically becomes buffering, frozen, buffering. That's all they say for half the live stream, because you're walking and then it drops off, and so then you're like, okay, where can I go to try to get a signal? So you're trying to walk around to see if the signal picks back up, and it's
right.
It's just, that's why we choose not to. If we're going to live stream in the parks, there's a few good spots where we'll just sit down and live stream and talk with the people, even though I know everyone wants to walk around with you, but it's not, I don't think it's enjoyable if they're just seeing choppiness and blurriness when they're walking around.
Yeah.
Hey, Christy, how are you? I just interviewed Christy's Corner last night, and she's in the chat.
Go check out the replay. So
interesting.
Right now, Gonzo?
No, later on. I'll stay here.
Yeah. So I guess that's really what was happening when Galaxy's Edge opened. It was only like 2 streamers from out on the East Coast that must have had other equipment that were doing some live streams at the Disneyland opening, but everybody else basically just vlogged it and edited it and put it up as soon as they could. They had laptops right there. And that's probably why.
Yeah, and I know when Dev came down, we were live streaming on his channel when I was holding the camera sometimes and stuff. But I mean, it seemed to be working okay for him. I'm not sure why, but like usually it was just.
Yeah. Are
you one of those, Josh, that takes their laptop to the park, or you just go home real quick and edit it and move on?
No.
No.
I have a bag. I have a sling bag that's behind me. I have a sling bag that holds my camera. It's gotten bigger. I used to just take a little camera bag that would hold a camera and extra batteries, because I have the G7X Mark II, but I'm using now the M50 most of the time. So the microphone, I'm using an external microphone on that. So I needed a little bit of a bigger bag. But when I had the G7X, I just had a little tiny bag just to hold the batteries and stuff. And then, a lot of times when I go vlogging, like we were in San Diego, I threw the extra batteries in my pocket, and I just can throw the G7X in my back pocket whenever needed. So it was kind of convenient. But I think the M50 gives a better picture quality, though, for sure.
There you go.
When I was here in Orlando for the opening of Galaxy's Edge, and there were, oh my gosh, there were thousands of people, jamming in. And they didn't have any kind of virtual queue or anything for that. They did later on for Rise of the Resistance, but they just like jammed in all the way to the gate of Galaxy's Edge and just being crushed. And I literally had a little LED camera light that I mounted on top of my gimbal, and just so I could get, it's 4:00 in the morning, just so I could get a glint of all the people. And I got good reception on that day, but it's usually 50-50 for me there.
Yeah. Blue and Chisa asked, got a GoPro 7 Silver recently. I used with iPhone 11 Pro. My question, Techie, is what kind of accessories should I get? Fumble, tripod, selfie. What should I get, guys?
For
I guess an iPhone.
For the iPhone Pro, for the iPhone, I guess.
Blue, is it for an iPhone or for the Pro 7?
Or for both.
I would say if it's for the phone, get a gimbal. That's the best thing to go.
Or if you're using them together, then just get a tripod with some attachment so you can have both mounted.
Right. Yeah. Just clip
like a
them
handheld.
back and forth.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, he said either. Okay. Yeah.
But a gimbal for sure if you're going to be walking and stuff like that and live streaming anyway.
Yeah, when you see guys like roaming around and doing a lot of walking, not just vlogging to here and to there, the gimbal really does come in handy. Especially once it gets crowded again, when they finally open Disneyland and the cap goes up at Disney World, navigating through people, you're going to be without a gimbal. So,
but before you get a gimbal, make sure you learn all you can about how to use a gimbal, because I got a gimbal and I burn out the motors on it. So,
the thing is,
balance
you can't fight the gimbal. The gimbal's trying to, and also gimbals with, the way that what it's trying to do, you get on something that's swinging around too much. Peter Pan swings around too much for my gimbal. You know, so when I'm on there, I have to just, you know, turn it off basically and just.
Right.
So.
Yeah, I still have mine brand new in the closet, bro. I haven't used it. Still got it.
Yeah, but see, I didn't know there were like weights to help balance it out or not.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff.
Yeah,
man.
You hold it and you balance it. You calibrate it first, and then
Right.
you go.
Well,
Right.
see, the thing is, my phone sometimes on the one I had, no matter how far I tried to balance it, it was still one to go over to the side a little bit, and I try recalibrate it and everything, and then same thing. And then I started watching somebody else, and they're like, "Oh, they got these weights you put on here to balance out," and I didn't know anything about all that. So
Too much work.
Well, you know, for those of you that don't know what a gimbal is, it's this seesaw sort of a device when it's not turned on. So you basically extend it or contract it, and the idea is you want to get the perfect or close to perfect balance you can get. And then little weights sort of help you to do that before you actually turn on the thing with the servos.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it fights that. And then you'll be walking around and it'll just start going crazy.
yeah,
And Katrina and a lot of people know, they'll be like, why is Bob filming the ground again? And that's because I rushed to get into the park. It wasn't balanced, and I got off a weird ride, and it just goes. So there you go,
Gosh,
Katrina.
What the hell you have there next to you?
Where?
That little square thing. What is that?
Oh, that's an Echo Show 8.
All right, because I see you're changing stuff. I'm like, what is that stuff?
Whereas if you
That's
vlog,
crazy.
if you vlog instead of live stream, you just go back, you put it in your editor, hit video stabilization.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey guys, I would like to, as a guy that was just in the hospital, I would like to send out my wishes to Chris, Dad Builds. I'm not going to throw his business out there on the air, but he's feeling a little under the weather, and we got prayers out there for you, Chris. I hope
feel better,
that you
man.
recover
Feel better.
soon.
Yeah. Feel
Okay?
better. Sure
Take
thing.
care of yourself.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he
time
would
to come
love
here.
to be on here because he loves to talk tech.
Good.
And-
How do you guys feel about the GoPro?
It's good if you're in water.
Well, GoPros, I would say is good for like action. I mean, like if you're going to go on a
Mine
roller
too, right?
coaster or
Yeah.
something like that.
During
But
the
the
daytime.
bad thing is with a GoPro is you really have to edit the coloring. Because what is it? They usually have it like turned up full volume, and you're not really getting what you want. So
Now, I'm not too familiar with the GoPro. I know I used to do a lot of long distance hiking, and a lot of people outdoors used to use those, rock climbers and hikers and stuff.
Mhm.
But from what I could see, isn't it a fixed wide lens, almost like a fisheye lens?
Yeah.
Obviously,
Yeah.
he's nodding. So that's not always that great. You know, with a phone, you can't do a lot of, you know, high quality zooming in and zooming out when you got a phone on a gimbal, but you can do a little bit, and it's sort of like a normal lens. But a fisheye lens, you know, you'd have to, in order to see something that's 20 yards away, you'd have to be like really up on it. That's the only reason I've never thought of it.
Yeah, I mean, I think
Right.
it's good for like when you're shooting yourself, and if you have somebody
There you
else
go.
and stuff, because it gives you that wide angle. You can see a lot of the background still.
Better for
But-
that, for selfies. Yeah.
But I just don't think that it produces the best quality for
No.
vlogging. And then, like you said, everything looks so far away if you can't get closer, you know.
Could you imagine doing one of the Epcot festivals and walking around with with the GoPro? It'd be like, it's way over there. Yeah, look at that. Look at
Yeah.
that thing out in the lake. Where's the lake?
But for ease of use and simplicity,
Hey, Cargo.
I mean, it's pretty basic. You know, it's like there's not a lot of, you know, I use a Canon, so there's a lot of things in the menu that I have to do before, you know, when I got it, and then get it ready. And there's things I do depending on if I'm shooting in the daytime or at nighttime, and I'm changing my f-stop all the time, and you know, I have multiple lenses, and so it's like, well, if I'm in the daytime, it's this lens, at nighttime, it's it. So there is some stuff I still have to do, but like a GoPro is very easy.
Yeah.
But you're also not going to get that same quality at night. Like
Right.
at night, it's like, oh, you know.
And of course, too, the wider the lens, the less shakiness you see. It accentuates it less. So you can get away without having a gimbal. You know,
And-
you could just
Yeah, and their Hero 9, they have a great stabilization program on there.
and that.
You know, and that's where like Chris was talking about, stabilize it in editing. I mean, I don't think enough people do use their editing program to stabilize their shots better, especially their B-roll shots and stuff. Like those should be really smooth. So you should definitely stabilize all that stuff, But I think you definitely you got to look at your shots and you can stabilize where you can.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That Disney Baker says you just need to manually set your color. There are 3 different lens options in the for the Jesus. Yeah. There are 3 options.
I didn't get a GoPro to vlog.
Oh, GoPro.
I mean, I got my phone. I use my phone. I love using my phone.
Right.
I got my GoPro because 1, I wanted something I could strap onto me if I do go on a roller coaster. 2, I was planning on last year going zip lining at different places, but something happened that shut all that down, so I hadn't been able to do it. But hopefully something happens where I can go zip line this year. So, but that's the only reason why I got it, was for anything that I was doing that wouldn't be safe to have my phone out. So.
Yeah. Bloom and Cheese is saying, I heard a lot of people vlogging with the phone, but then using the GoPro to record themselves and using iPhone second screen. Thoughts? I'm only vaguely aware. I saw 2 or 3 people doing the iPhone second screen. That's interesting. I mean, obviously the GoPro is good for selfies. The split screen thing, I don't have any experience with. I've only seen a few people do it.
Gonzo's used it.
Did he?
Yeah.
Did you do that at Hollywood Studios the other day, Gonzo?
Yeah.
Was that when I saw the screen in the screen?
It's an app that will record at the same time the front and the back.
On the iPhone.
Oh, okay.
On the iPhone, yeah, by the way.
On the iPhone. Got it.
Yeah.
Hey, Megan, what's going on? Thanks for being here.
And I think the GoPro is a useful tool in your arsenal of equipment. If you're doing different things, it could be very useful for things. I own a GoPro. I own an older version of it. I don't use it very often, but there's times when, like, we went to a river or a creek, and I'll take the GoPro and get some underwater shots or something. So it serves its purposes.
It's hat day, so Cargo, but they didn't get the memo.
What?
So Cargo says, I didn't get the memo, but looking at the 4 of you, I can't tell if it's gray shirt day or blue shirt day, because the 2 of us on top,
two gray and 2 blue. Yeah. We just.
It was almost no hair day.
Yeah, almost. It was almost. Right. I messed that up. I forgot. My bad.
What are you doing?
Sorry. When you take those tests and you say, what picture does not belong?
Sorry.
You got too much shorn hair, Gonzo. You're hairy.
Sorry.
The hairy Puerto Rican.
I got the memo part late. So yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, for streaming, for video, for whatever, we said a million times. Have a phone, use the camera, start from there.
Yeah.
And then it gets more serious. Then you start getting a little bit of money, and then you can buy a good camera, right? And you don't have to buy an expensive camera either to start with either.
Be honest, project your true personality, and the content is what rules. I don't mind if it's pixelated and the guy's hilarious versus somebody that's dry as toast. So do your thing, man. That's what I would say.
Yeah, and most phones do a great job.
Oh, yeah.
They do.
And
any new phone.
And so when everyone says, "Oh, what camera? I need to get that," I'm like, "No, just use your camera. You already have it. You already have your phone. Just use that." I mean, unless you're have a phone from 2000, then maybe not. But if you have anything in the past 5-6 years, just use it.
Right.
And then with how big these shorts have become on YouTube, all right, you always have your phone with you to do that kind of stuff. Right. I mean, you're not going to pick out a great big camera right off the ground or right off of you to do a short if something interesting happens right away. Right. Your phone's right there and ready to go.
Can we talk about shorts real quick? Yes. All right. Perfect. So, great. I see everybody's happy. I see that. So, shorts is a new thing going in YouTube, right? Recently, and there is in a beta testing, whatever. My question is, Josh, because I know you are expert, and
I'm not short.
Please tell me, why does it take for long to those things go up?
Wait, what?
It takes a few days before they
It takes a few days.
Yeah, it
post.
depends. I mean, Becky posted a short on her channel, Beloved One, and she has like 150 subscribers or something like that. And I mean, instantly it went to 600, then 700 views, and like her videos usually don't do that. And then sometimes like I just posted a short today, and it went to 331, and I just posted it today, so I'm like, hey, that's great. But I have other shorts that took a little while. I had a Tigger one that took a day or two to hit, and I think it's I don't know what to use. I'm still trying to figure out that YouTube algorithm when it comes to shorts on, how it keeps recommending them. Like if you're watching them, if it's recommending them, and how, I mean, they're so short. Like how do they gauge?
I think YouTube is still figuring it out. Actually, I think really in their competition with TikTok.
So I got the first question for you. For people that are monetized, is it okay for shorts to be monetized? Yes or no? Because I'm pretty sure if that video plays, then the commercial is going to start before you do the shorts. So that kills that shorts moment, right?
I was told that they should not be monetized.
Okay.
I've unmonetized. When I first put up my first short, I monetized it and nothing big. Then I just don't monetize them anymore. And this last one I just didn't monetize right from the beginning. My other ones I actually monetized from the beginning. This last one I didn't monetize from the beginning, and it took off faster than any of them. So I think the monetization is they don't want ads to be playing in front of shorts. They want it to be like a TikTok. They want it to just flow from video to video to
where you
video
can just
to
scroll through and all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
And then the other mistake everyone makes with shorts is they're shooting widescreen instead of vertical.
Yeah. Right.
So they're not. They just don't know the concept of it. It's supposed to be so you can hold your phone like this and not to watch it.
Yeah.
So
I think when I was down there in Disney World is when Gonzo was telling me about it, and it was like I thought, oh, okay, so you do like the Instagram and everything like that, and I didn't really. And then while I was down there, I can't remember, was it you, Josh? You were on a live stream I was watching while I was in the hotel, and you were talking about shorts. I'm like, I wish I would have known this when I started doing shorts. And then after that, I started doing everything that you said to do on shorts. And then they just started taking off. It would take like a couple of days, but then it would take off. And then the one I had, my daughter's shooting shorts down at Disney World for me. And what's great about shorts, you can text those to people. So she texts them to me, and then I made them. But I had one shoot up over 2,000 views in like an hour.
So let me ask you a question. What do you learn from Josh?
Well, Josh was telling me like the length, how long it needed to be.
How long does it need to be?
55 seconds. Or around 55 seconds.
Yeah, it has to be total under a minute, under 60 seconds. But YouTube generally, for some reason, adds 3 or 4 seconds onto every video. I don't know why. It makes it longer.
They do.
So you have to put it 50, 55 seconds or shorter. I mean, you can do some for 20 seconds, 27 seconds. Doesn't really matter as long as it's under that time. Otherwise, their algorithm doesn't trigger it as a short, I think.
Right.
I tried doing a few for like 58 seconds, and then we go over, and I was like, what? So yeah, he's right.
Josh, open the bottle. There you go. She says that's for you.
Oh yeah. Sure.
Oh no, she's trying it again.
Yeah. Thank you. Really appreciate it.
Troublemaker.
Yeah.
I live
She's
down
trying.
in Shores
She's trying.
here.
I saw the disclaimer when I came on, so I knew this was a no shot zone.
Team Marie, it's not. We're not in shorts outside.
Appreciate it, Arlene. Thanks so much, Arlene. I love
it too. I think a lot of people were trying to create them, and then they just weren't even doing the simple thing of putting hashtag shorts.
Right. Well, while I was down there, I didn't know it was shorts, and I actually had VP. He was like, "Hey, Chris, I just seen your short. It's hashtag shorts, not hashtag short." I'm like, oh, okay. I didn't. Yeah.
So, all right. So, do you tag this shorts? Do you tag them?
I've heard it. Yeah. Well, no, I actually don't even. I'm trying to think. Did I tag the last video?
So how in the hell does it pick it up?
I've tagged them. I noticed.
I did.
Yeah.
I did tag it, but very brief tags. I didn't do as many tags as I would normally do.
But I noticed because some of the times I do the shorts, I don't have all the information I have to put in description and the tags. So when I get home, then I get on the computer and I put all that in. And it seems like for some reason, after I put that in, whether it's a day or two later, then it takes off. So I don't know if it's what I put in the description or the tags or what it is, but it seems like that's when it seems like it helps.
Yeah,
I could be wrong.
I put it in the description and then I put it in the title.
Yeah, me too.
The hashtag.
Yeah.
Me too. I don't know that that's necessary to have it in the description and the title, but I have so far.
Yeah, I have to.
Josh,
because I have no idea what their algorithm is looking at, so I'm just like, let's just put it wherever I can. Safe. And hopefully it picks it up.
So hold on, Josh. You put hashtag shorts in the title. Obviously, you have to do that.
Right.
I put it at the end of the title, whatever the title is. Like my recent one was Magic Happens Parade Disneyland hashtag shorts, and then my description was just very brief, and underneath it, I just put hashtag shorts. I didn't put all the other stuff that I normally put on my upload defaults. I left all that off.
You left that off. Yeah.
I'm playing with it. This was the first one that I did where I left everything off. I'm trying to see, is a shorter description better when it comes to shorts, or is it not a description of what's on the short, but the description of all the great stuff that we put about subscribe to our channel, and here's the equipment I use. If you want to use it, click this link and stuff like that. I left all that off of this last one, and it seems to be doing fairly well.
Okay.
But I mean, I'll have to do more to really get a sample study, I guess.
A little further back in the chat, the Disney Baker was asking about which editing programs we use. I know I use Adobe Premiere Pro, and I think you said when I saw you on the last time that you use it as well. What do you use, Chris and Gonzo?
Go ahead, Gonzo.
I use either right now iMovie, or use one that's called Movavi, Movavi. That's on my desktop, and I'm trying.
Movavi?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's like $40. And also I'm trying to learn Final Cut Pro, because since I got my new Mac, I'm working on it. I need to learn good. So yeah, but usually if I do it on the phone, either iMovie or just I transfer everything and do in my PC. So
cool.
Yeah.
So
go ahead, Chris.
I've been using Movie Studio 17 Platinum is what I've been using.
Movie Studio 7. I don't know that I'm familiar with that.
Yeah, it's put out. It's like it's the same company that does Sony Vegas. So
okay.
But I got it because I wanted the stabilization. I also liked the fact that whenever I'm doing a video, if for some reason I forgot to get a thumbnail, I can pull the shot out from anywhere in the video and make it into the thumbnail.
Yeah.
So
that's how I make my thumbnails in Premiere Pro. I just take a still shot from somewhere in the video, and then I'll add. Then I go into Photoshop, and then I'll add just the text or something. That's
what I do. Yeah. I went to Premiere Pro basically because I started with Elements.
Yeah,
and,
me too.
And I just figured, okay, well, I want more, and this looks cool because they send you those commercials all the time.
Yeah.
You know, spend a little bit more and upgrade. And then when I actually went to it, I figured out right away. It's like, but it's not. It's spend a little bit more for that month. So you're going from a once a year fee to a once a month fee. So it's like, at least it's updated.
But you would never guess what I used before that.
What?
I use Share Factory on PlayStation.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people say that they use that to edit, which is kind of crazy, right?
Right.
I don't know. I mean, it's good, no?
Yeah, I mean,
was it good?
I mean, it gives you everything you want. You can. Sometimes it's kind of tricky to get, like, if you want to put like certain kind of fonts in, because you're going to have to create that outside and then upload them into it. But I got pretty good at it, but I don't even know if I could go back because you had to memorize certain steps on how to do it. But yeah, I mean, for something that just starting out, it's free. I mean, if you got a PlayStation, it was free, so it was easy to do.
Yeah. Has anyone used DaVinci 17 Resolve Pro? I know you can get it for free, but I download it, but I never use it. I know Al from Your Pal Al has used it before. Brian from Orlando Part 360 as well. He has used that, but no. Josh, what do you use?
Premiere Pro, CC. Okay. So yeah, that's just been. Had Elements, Premiere Pro, Premiere Elements, and then graduated to that. Was able to get. I'm able to hook it up with a good deal. My daughter's in college, so
there you go.
You know.
Well, I remember you said that you have your wife learning on Premiere, not on regular Premiere, not Pro.
Yeah, that's a fail so far.
What? No,
Becky, where you at?
You're not tutoring her?
You know what? I tell you got to sit here with me, and it's because once you get into Premiere Pro, once you start editing more, you start doing more.
Right.
So like you're stabilizing more shots. I use a thing called constant power to transition audio from shots to eliminate any choppy there, or you know, I don't really use a lot of transitions, video effects or anything like that, but there's a lot of things you can do to your video. You know, you might be increasing volume if one shot is louder than another. There's a lot of little details that you can do. I haven't gotten into color correction or anything like that, but it's because video editing is already long enough as it is, you know.
With Pro and with a better computer, I've been doing a lot of green screen sort of effects in vlogs that I've been doing. It's wow. It's such a difference. I was sitting there with my old computer. Every time you would just like move my positioning around a little bit and stop the color. I did a video in Vlogmas where I jumped into It's a Wonderful Life, and I was like one of the characters practically. And it's like every time I went to process it was like, all right, there's 20 minutes. I'm going to go have a sandwich and come back. It was crazy. And now it's like, boom.
No, the more I would do, the less my computer could handle. Then I'm like, oh my God, I try to stabilize shots and it would just take forever. I'm like, let me go eat dinner while I'm stabilizing this shot. You know, and then to export it, it was like, okay, I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
And now
2
it's
hours later.
Like this. But that's where you want a Mac, because like my daughter has a Mac and she's a graphic design artist, so she does all sorts of heavy stuff, and it's like that.
Yeah.
And so my next thing is going to be a MacBook Pro. But then I was like, oh, do I have to maybe jump to Final Cut because it's one-time fee? And
I got it.
You know, but then I got to learn it. You know, and I've already kind of.
That's where I'm at right now. So I got to take the courses online and learn it so I could be good at it. So.
I mean, YouTube's my best friend when it comes to editing programs.
No,
for sure.
Yeah, no.
I got the Premiere Pro for Dummies book from Amazon. Literally, I did. I just went
because it's like things like this. Like the stabilization program in Premiere Pro is called Warp Stabilization. So how would I know that it's called Warp? Like I'm like, what am I doing? Warp speed or something? Like what's going on? Like,
I still see something new every day. I'm like, what's this?
Yeah.
Well, it would sound like to me that it would stabilize and warp the photo is what it's or the picture of
Like, and then you're like, I want to take out background noise. Like I wouldn't know what to call that, but it's called denoise, you know? So it's like, you know, I had to watch a YouTube video to figure that out, you know, or at least Google it. And then you can kind of catch it there too.
Dude, there's so much thing that you can find on YouTube.
It's nice to have that package though of Premiere Pro and Photoshop.
Oh yeah,
because you can, you know, with the thumbnails and everything, that's kind of a selling point too. So
I really wish I had Photoshop. I could do so much with Photoshop.
I know it's good. I mean, it's almost you could just get Photoshop on its own. You know?
Well, see, I went to school for computer animation, and I learned a lot. Yeah, so I learned a lot on doing stuff like visual effects and everything on Photoshop. Well, then whenever I wasn't a student anymore, of course. Yeah, I had that student license, so I lost Photoshop. So here I am. I'm on GIMP, and I'm trying to do the same stuff, but it's like there's like 7 steps to do to get the same thing that would take like maybe 1 step on Photoshop to do.
I'm in this weird place because I used to edit films and music videos and stuff out in Los Angeles. And I use these industry machines that Apple made, this Avid Media Composer, it's called. And that's what they do. They transfer the film to video. They have time code and everything, and they cut this stuff. And now I've sort of come backwards into this consumer grade stuff and trying to learn that and moving forward to somewhere in between what I used to do. So it's really odd.
Right.
T. Murray says, I still have nightmares about GIMP and I haven't used it in years.
Forget it.
That bad, huh? Jeez.
I mean, I think for free, I think GIMP is awesome for it being free.
Yeah.
And then, of course, because of my knowledge, because of my school, and I almost every single thumbnail I do is from GIMP. So it's working for me. So
cool.
But the thing is, to sit down and have to learn it piece by piece. And then if there's something I don't know how to do, I just go to YouTube and look it up.
That is amazing.
That's I think it's so funny with technology, because I'll be down at my mom and dad's, and dad will ask me a question. I'll be like, I don't know. He goes, well, ask that woman on your phone to see if she knows. I'm like, Siri?
That woman on the phone.
I took apart an engine watching a YouTube video. I mean, it's amazing what you can do from YouTube.
So Cargo, thanks for being here. Have a good night. Appreciate it. The support. That's funny, man. That's really funny.
Tina, Sweet Cheeks, T. Marie's place is here. Hey there.
Yeah, well, my dad still says, I said, Dad, just Google it. And he goes, yeah, but I don't have Google. How much does it cost?
What?
What? Dude, it's free. Yeah.
Yeah, I think when computers started coming in, like in the 90s and everything, and it was like, my mom's like, Chris, how did you learn to do what you can on computers? I said, you can't be afraid to hit a button. That's all it is. And I said, and if you hit something wrong, there's always a way to go back.
True.
She was all.
It's weird. So my wife literally, on that note, my wife literally sometimes will come up with some weird thing, like I can't figure out how to do something online, or and I'll just sit with it for an hour, and I'll say, well, I did it. And she'll be like, well, you were confused. How did you do it? And I literally feel like a monkey from the opening of the movie 2001, because literally that's what I'm like Han Solo hitting the Millennium Falcon and getting it to run again. Right. I just pound on the keys until I was like, oh, I did it. And it's just persistence. And like you said, not being afraid to. Right. I agree.
Yeah.
What's the software that you want to use, Chris?
What do you mean?
For editing?
I know, Arlene.
For editing?
Yeah.
I don't want anything for editing.
The pictures.
Yeah, I was wanting Photoshop.
Okay.
Photoshop.
Yeah.
Photoshop.
Don't they have like a Photoshop Elements?
Yes, they have a Photoshop Elements that you can get in conjunction, and you can get a package conjunction with the Premiere Elements, the starting program for. Yeah. You could do all kinds of things. You can do cutouts around people and pretty simple.
I've got stuff that I did when I was in school.
Mm-hmm.
I did a picture of my mom, and I gave it to her for Christmas. I told her, I said, I just need you to stand at the front door. I said, with the door open, the screen door, and you looking out. And she's like, why am I doing this? I said, you'll see. I brought it back, and I put Cinderella's castle, like it looked like she was looking out the front door, and Cinderella Castle was just there across the street.
Cool.
And I posted that on Facebook after I made it and printed it off and gave it to her for Christmas. And the kid that grew up across the street from me put comments on it. Man, Dad's done a lot to the house. I hadn't been there for a while.
That's crazy.
Wow.
That's so crazy. So crazy. Wow. Oh, man. All right. We reached the hour. So good topic.
We're here. We're here.
And we still got people listening. So that's good.
I know. It's amazing.
A lot of people are lost, but thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Do you want to know what we were talking about? Cat 7 editing software. What else? Cameras and stuff like that. YouTube it.
Live streaming.
Yeah.
Live streaming. Go to YouTube. You will find it. Yeah. It's all good.
Hey, even I know some stuff about this, but there was one time Josh was talking and I was like, is he even speaking English?
Oh man, yeah, that's crazy. It's crazy. All right, guys. So I thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. Make sure you go ahead and check out Josh's channel, Midlife Vibes. One Stop Mouse. Let's get it to 600, right? 600. That's where we are right now. 600. Chris from Addy Family Adventure. Thanks so much for supporting and being here tonight. Why are you leaving? Because it's been an hour and 5 minutes, BP. And Bob is
See you
tired.
real soon.
Chris is tired. Everybody's tired. Look at Josh. He's falling asleep already. We all good. See? It's all good. It's okay.
Take care, guys.
Oh, you were gonna join? All right. You guys
gonna
join? Got a couple more minutes, or are you tired?
VP. Oh, if VP is gonna join, fine.
All right, VP, come on. All right, so we stay. We don't go in anywhere.
Get
Stay.
your beard in here. Don't make us
All right.
guilty.
Josh, are you good? You got time?
Oh, it's only 8:30.
Oh, okay.
That's true. You forget.
That's right. I forgot. Chris, are you good?
It's at 11:30
Yeah,
at night for some.
All right. Oh, well, let's go. Come on. Hurry up, VP. Let's go. I'm tired.
You know what's gonna happen.
What?
Arlene's gonna be there when you send the link.
No.
And Arlene's gonna be
He
there and
said-
be like, shots.
He said him only.
Okay.
It's only BP.
I think it's sabotage.
I'll
You're
keep
being
my mouth
hijacked.
Only BP.
You know how wives are. Huh?
No. Okay.
Gonzo can, Gonzo can see backstage and he'll be like, nope, not coming on.
No. It's only BP.
She'll stay
That's
off,
it.
and then
I already sent the link if you need it.
They'll
VP
switch.
Probably doesn't. Yo, so again, I mean, there's so much software and everything, but at the end of the day, you learn from live streams, right? And you learn from we learn stuff from Josh and from other people as well. And YouTube has so many tips. They actually give you sometimes discount for software. Sometimes they tell you, okay, if you put this code, you get 80. I've seen even 80% off sometimes, right? Especially Black Friday deals and stuff like that. Usually get good deals for software. So if you're looking forward to upgrade your either cameras, internet, software, that's the best time to do it. Black Friday, I think that's the best. You get the most deals that you can. You guys are so bad. Why are we bad? That was Josh. It wasn't me.
what do we do? We didn't do anything.
I really thought there for a second Gonzo was going to tell us that this live stream was sponsored by Honey. There for a second, I really thought.
Yeah. Not yet, but if you wanna-
throw your code up, Gonzo. Come on.
I'm leaving. I can't take the abuse. Arlene, are you going to hijack us? I can feel it.
Arlene, don't take abuse.
I
Stay
feel
here.
I feel a disturbance in the force.
I will protect you. Arlene, I will protect you.
Oh,
What up?
there he is.
It is VP. I thought it was going to be Arlene. Hijack.
no.
She's right. She's going to push you out of the way.
Hey, Arlene.
No.
I mean, VP.
Arlene, what big whiskers you have.
Y'all,
How you doing, VP?
y'all
Haven't seen you in a
ended
while.
too early tonight. What up, chat? What up,
Hey.
Chris? John?
Hey, what's
11:40.
up?
Be
Yeah,
here an
it's
hour.
early.
All right.
No one
I
else
haven't
is on.
seen you. Haven't seen you forever. How you been?
I know, man. How's it going?
It's better now. It was kind of touch and go for a while.
Well, I'm glad you're doing good.
Thank you. I'm glad you're doing good. How are you doing? You're okay?
Yeah.
Good. We're all healthy.
Enjoyed a
Very
couple
good.
hours at the park today while we waited for Arlene to get off work, and then working with Mylene to try to get the next version, the next offering of her mystery boxes available.
Oh wow.
We have 3 left, with a couple people saying they're going to buy one, but because we only have 6
First
total
come,
and
first
3 are already sold. It's first come, first serve. So
That's right.
I
the
thought
first
you were
one
going to
give the
say.
money gets a box. You know what I mean? And
I thought you were going to say the next version of your logo, because I know how much Gonzo loves your logo.
Man, let me tell you something. That logo is all wrong, but that's another topic for another day.
What?
I don't like that. By the way, if you mentioned
it
that,
doesn't have him.
by the way, if you mention my name when you buy the box, you get 50% off
That's
on your
because
next- on
Gonzo.
your next purchase. On your next
because
purchase.
Gonzo's going to give the money of the rest.
Yeah, right. But it's a group
Gonzo will
promotion.
donate it to some charity, right?
It's a group promotion.
Charity of your choice.
Hey, VP, I heard that you went to buy some ice cream and there were no left, bro.
Yeah, they had 0.
Where?
No Funko Pops, no ice cream.
Walgreens, man, they got 59 cents ice cream.
Really?
For
Yeah.
the $6 dryers.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, apparently either they're one of 2 things. Either it's old ice cream and it's been sitting there forever,
Hey,
Right?
whatever works.
or they're not going to carry it anymore because it's on clearance. So I'm going to go with it's probably old ice cream.
Yeah,
But for 59 cents, who's going to complain? It's 90% off.
I won't complain. That's for sure. True.
The Funko Pops, if you guys can find Funko Pops, at least locally here, I don't know if it, they run all these weird specials all the time, and this doesn't even have a tag though. Marvel, like Black Widow, Fantastic Four, and Star Wars. All Funko Pops at Walgreens right now are $2.
Oh wow!
Really?
Damn.
Interesting.
Can you buy it online?
No.
No. So you actually have to go to the store.
Yeah, for those, the reason they're $2 is because they're older pops and they're trying to clear out the stock room.
And from what I heard, if they're Star Wars Funko Pops from the sequel trilogy, they're paying you $2 to take it.
Why would you do that, bro? Why you mess that up?
Oh my gosh. If I see one more leak or one more thing about what's going on with the whole Star Wars universe, I'm sure you watch the same stuff as I do, Chris, right?
I actually heard some news I was really happy with, but it's
probably what I heard.
Right, Sean.
It's not going to happen till like 2023 on December 25th.
Good night, Sean.
What news did you hear? Good night, Sean. Good night, Sox.
They are going to release the George Lucas cut at that time.
Yeah, but that's like 2 years and stuff.
Yeah.
The thing that I keep hearing is that the Mandalorian is supposed to take us into the last 3 movies, and it's supposed to improve that somehow. And then they're actually going to redo the 3 movies, and I'm like, what are they going to... they're basically saying they got such an overwhelming response with Luke Skywalker coming back in his prime that they're like, maybe if we don't make him go out like an old hermit, maybe people will like it better. So they want to rework everything.
Yeah, the thing is I think they tried to. I know we're not. This isn't Star Wars talk. So
no,
talk, man, talk.
But I think they tried to mirror the original movies too much. I mean, yeah.
What
No, I didn't.
Oh,
they had Luke like he was a hermit, the way Ben was on, and I think that's what it was.
I'm so sorry, VP. Did I insult you? I didn't mean to. Did I cut you off? I tried to include Chris.
Your Star Wars knowledge.
I wanted to.
Oh, that's it. We're done, VP.
I wanted to bring Chris into the fold with what he likes to talk about, man. No, here, come back in and do your advertisement. Get back here.
I can sit and talk Disney too. I don't know.
We can talk anything. Let's just talk about Arlene, all of us.
I'm definitely staying backstage then.
Arlene is a very nice lady.
Y'all ain't roping me into that one.
Every time Arlene gets in the comments, she always says nice things about me. You should get Arlene in here too.
Y'all not roping me into that one.
I wouldn't know anything about wives and that kind of stuff, so don't.
Precisely.
I know. That's why I'm joking. And don't bring her in. I know.
Yeah.
I like your hat, VP.
Thank you.
Is that just a nice hat like that? Did you get that at Disney Springs, or is that the Haunted Mansion one? Or
neither. This is just a
just
nice
one
hat.
that's like that. It is. I like it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like what's his name?
Nate.
Yeah, I was going to say Nate from Paging Mr. Morrow.
It's the same hat you're wearing, Bob. VP's just got a big head.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
Oh my God.
Touche.
Everybody's bold here except me, bro. I need to shave, bro.
Nah,
I thought he said everybody was old here for a second.
Well, besides that too, but
you don't need to shave. You're good.
All right.
I think we probably want hair instead of you shaving your head bald.
I mean,
so why don't you just...
I can't grow that. That's why I got this.
Oh, that's what it is.
That's why Josh has it.
That's why Josh has this. Okay.
This grows long to compensate.
There's always, then you can cut it. Then you cut it and glue it.
No, I'm not trying.
When I got to Orlando from the Appalachian Mountains, I had a beard like VP. Then I got a job at Disney, and then they were like, "This is as much as you can have for the Disney look." So
and that changed in the last few years because
yes,
it used to be
clean shaven.
yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah, I remember those days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Some of the baseball teams used to do that too.
Really?
True. The Yankees used to be hardcore on those.
The who?
Cincinnati Reds was
The
really
team?
hard.
The Yankees.
Oh, the
Who?
Yankees.
Yankees. The Yankees.
Who you said? Chris?
The Cincinnati Reds, when Marge Schatz owned them, that's what I understand. She was so hard on her guys. They weren't allowed to have a beard. They weren't allowed to have long hair. But yet she would sit in her box with her St. Bernard smoking cigarettes through the entire game where nobody else can smoke or bring their pets in.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a travesty.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Kiko.
All right.
So what else is new with you, VP?
Okay.
What's going on?
Besides Mylene's boxes, work. Another one flew the cuckoo's nest, and
A cuckoo or a person you work with?
my son moved out.
Oh, it's personal. Your son moved out. Is he still local or did he like go somewhere
Yeah,
else?
no, he's local.
Oh, cool.
I said local. I thought he said loco.
Yeah, loco.
He local.
I can't. I don't judge. I'm not a lawyer or a judge. I'm good. So right now, like today, we spent. Mylene and I spent the day shopping and researching how to get her 100% legit. So a lot of knowledge coming in and seeing what the best route is to take. But yeah, we may have a new business owner here in the next couple weeks.
Nice.
Interesting.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Good.
Very cool.
Hey, man.
That's the route it looks.
Go
That
for
way
it.
she can start learning the business and how to do taxes and write-offs and do all that stuff. And yeah.
Right.
Good for
Everything
her.
off.
Good for her.
Welcome to the real thing.
Right?
VP has admin privileges, so he excused himself. Oh yeah, that's why. I'm like, where the heck did he go?
Nah, man, but
You
it's
guys are too much.
good seeing you guys on. Just wanted to say, hey, I
Yeah.
know y'all were getting off. And
Yeah, man.
No,
Appreciate
it's
you
fine.
having here.
Yeah.
Um,
Nice seeing
so-
you.
So before we go, let's go through each one's channel. Anything coming up soon? Josh, you start. Anything?
Just a couple, probably one more San Diego vlog coming out, and then our live streams. And we're kind of focusing a little bit more on shorts right now, just because of lack of time and no open theme parks in the area to create content. Restaurants have reopened outdoor dining, so we might get some dining reviews and stuff like that. But
Nice.
for a while there, we're just running dry. So at least
Yeah.
things are starting to open up over here a little bit. And on the Disneyland front, the good news is that there's some legislation that might be out there to try to get Disneyland to open up in the orange tier instead of the yellow tier, which still means a long, long ways until it opens up.
Hmm.
But it could be opening up sooner than we thought.
Yeah.
Okay.
hopefully sooner than later.
Yeah.
Yeah. How was San Diego? Was it good? It was fun.
Oh, San Diego was great. It was actually a whole nother world down there. I was kind of surprised
Really?
that there were so many people out and about, and we were being safe and doing our thing. But the cool thing is SeaWorld is opening up, I believe, this weekend without roller coasters.
Okay.
So they're going to fall under the zoo and aquarium thing, because San Diego Zoo is open over here. And so SeaWorld, they've discounted their price from, I think it was like $97.99 or something down to $63.99 to get in. But I don't know what they offer with that. I know you can see the animals and stuff. I don't know if they have shows or not. And then they have, for like, I think it was $17 more, you can get like 6 food and drink items, a mix, while you're there. So we might head down there and check that out, because otherwise there's not much else to do over here.
Do you need reservations or no?
Yeah, you have to do reservations. So
Okay.
everything's going reservation based, like you guys are over there right now. And so we'll see how it is. I haven't even looked into the SeaWorld thing to see if I can get I gotta look at one of my days off, see if I can get a reservation or not. I would think I would be able to, because they're not really, a lot of people aren't really flying in or anything. So we'll see.
I know the last time we talked, Josh, you had a little bit of FOMO about the reservation system. At first, it's going to be like that, like it was over here. But after several months, it'll start tapering out. Like I can tell you, like, for example, today, Lena and I were out shopping, and then we were like, well, we want to go check something out at Hollywood Studios. And so we were able to get a reservation to be able to go from where we were straight to the park.
Nice.
Now, granted, it is a Thursday, but I was talking to Gonzo earlier, and the park was busy today. By 1 o'clock, they were already calling Group 77 for Rise of the Resistance.
Wow.
And the queue, once they called people back, was leaving Galaxy's Edge and going all the way over to Muppets. So all the lines were pretty long today. We didn't ride anything. We just went to go look at some shops and eat something. But reservations right now for us, you can get it almost anytime you want now.
Yeah, you had that Cuban sandwich, right?
Yeah,
that's what it was. Yeah, that Cuban sandwich over there is good, man.
Yeah.
I heard a weird rumor. Actually,
the first time I heard about it, I was like, because I'm a Cuban sandwich snob,
Yeah,
raised in Miami, you get good Cuban sandwiches.
Right.
You go elsewhere, and it's
for
like,
real.
what the heck is that?
Are they made with real Cubans?
Yeah, they actually have somebody back there and do it. Yeah.
No, I meant.
But it was good, right? It was good.
Where'd you get the sandwich?
Back
The lot. Yeah, they have it.
Cool. Yeah, and it's not too expensive. It's $12 for the Cuban and fries. It's not so, and it's a good Cuban. It's not like, wow, this is amazing, but it's not a. Notice I didn't say it's a good theme park Cuban. It's just a good Cuban.
Really?
Yeah,
that's good to know. Wow,
good.
Awesome.
So again, guys, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to Meet Live Vibes and go check your channels as well. Chris, what you got going on?
Well, let me tell you this. All right.
Let me tell you.
SeaWorld without roller coasters would be like SeaWorld the last time I was there. So
yeah,
I wouldn't even notice. Let's see. I mean, everything this week's been done. So I'll probably have a reaction video. I haven't really looked into what I'm going to do on Monday. Of course, Monday we have Melody Mixes, which I don't know. We're doing, is it Monday or Tuesday? Are we moving it?
I'm saying this week.
This week.
What's next week? How do you even know
done.
what I'm going to do tomorrow?
This week's done. I have nothing.
All right. So go ahead and subscribe and check it out.
Can I at least say I'm going to be on Pete's show next week?
Yes, go for it.
Cool.
I'm going to be on Pete McDevitt's show next week on Wednesday. So
awesome.
Cool.
7, right? I think it is, or 9 o'clock.
I believe
or something.
It's earlier than that. It's like 7. Yeah, I think so.
PP.
I'm working, so that's what I have going on.
Good for you. You got a lot going on. You got a lot going on in the household. What are you talking about?
Well, now my schedule changed too. So when I work, it's work. I go in at between 9:30 and 10, and I get out at between 9 and 9:45.
Cool.
Yeah.
But I get 3 days off now, so I'm off Sunday, Monday, and Thursdays now.
Interesting.
Oh, wow.
What about you, Bob?
Well, first of all, I heard a little bit of Disney insight.
Okay.
From a little bird, and that is you had huge crowds during the holidays. Then it sort of kind of dipped down, and now it's getting really crazy again because you had this thing that came out of the White House Coronavirus Task Force that recommended, because of our state here right now, it's like purple or something. It's really bad. They recommended, as you guys know, that they reclose all the restaurants and bars in our, Central Florida area. And people heard that and they're scared that might close the park down again or something because we don't know if it's getting better, it's getting worse. Right now, it seems like we have our own variety of it. So people are rushing to get in now while they still can. I threw that in. And I don't have anything this week, I don't think either. I was supposed to see Kelly from the Mickey Bunch and a few other YouTubers tomorrow, but I'm still a little bit under the weather, so I don't have anything till next Wednesday when I interview Carlos from Disney World Freak on my interview program. So
Nice.
Good stuff. Good stuff. All
And
right.
I have one thing that's not new. It's old, but
What?
if you go back and check the unboxing video with the tea and the candy, I'm running a giveaway on there. The tea company, Trader Nick's Tea, they gave me some stuff to be able to do a giveaway with their product. So check it out. It's real simple to enter. But that ends on the 10th, and so I'll be doing the drawing on the 10th.
cool.
Good. So go ahead, check out BP channel and also One Stop Mounts. Next week it will be the Bonzo show will be in Bob's channel. Then Saturday we have Late Night with Pals. Me and BP. We have Happily Ever Jaddy. She's gonna be there with us, so it's gonna be awesome at 10:30 p.m. Eastern time. And then Sunday we have breakfast with the Three Caballeros at 8:50 in the morning, and at 10 in the morning we'll be having Disney Nuts in my channel. The Rope will be our guest there. BP was our guest last week, and he did awesome job. Krista, what's going on? You just got home. I'm glad that you're home safe. Thanks for stopping
Krista.
by.
Hey,
Appreciate
since she just got here, you want me to show you guys what I picked up for her today?
Sure,
What?
go for it.
Hold on.
All right, Krista Knoxville,
Where'd he go?
husband, likes to talk to me when I come on screen, and he always goes, "Hi, Bob," and he's got a shirt made up with my face on it that says "Hi, Bob."
Yeah, that's right.
So I just
That's
picked
right.
up my first groupie.
Hey, I forgot to say that we're going to be on the Mickey Bunches channel this Sunday.
Oh, cool.
That's
think it's
right. You guys are gonna
9
be there this Sunday.
9:30 your time, I think it is, and
Yeah,
6:30 our time.
9:15, 9:30.
Yeah,
Yeah,
something
Yeah.
like that. So
nice.
make sure you
We'll
head
be
over there. She got
Very
some
good.
fun plans.
Spilling
Yeah,
the tea.
man.
That's gonna be
fun.
cool.
It's gonna be fun. When are you gonna come with Late Night?
Well, you're so booked up.
He's so soaked in alcohol. He's still drunk from last week.
Yeah,
Yes,
I can't hang with the way this guy drinks. Jeez.
Let me show you my
I
calendar.
haven't drank like that since college, so I don't know how many of those. I
Wait,
could
the thing
take.
is, you work Saturdays, right?
Sometimes I do. So yeah,
Ah.
we'll have to. We just have to coordinate it. Yeah, because sometimes I work Saturdays or early Sunday, so
Okay.
it just depends.
We'll do it.
So this isn't her exact one because the other one's still wrapped up. I don't want to take it apart because I'm going to
Okay.
ship it to her. But I picked up this.
T. Murray, have a good
Oh
night.
yeah, I
Thanks for
saw
being
that.
here.
That's cool.
Oh, nice. That's pretty
yeah.
cool. So you went to Epcot?
Good night, Tina.
No, this was
Oh, that
at
was
the
the other
Food and
day.
Wine
More
at
about it, Tina.
Epcot.
Gotcha.
But look,
Yeah. Oh, nice. And it has to be Figment. I know she loves Figment. So
is the
yeah, you got a green
you know?
screen thing. Yeah, you have that green screen thing on.
Oh, I
You have
thought
a
it
green
was just-
screen thing?
I
You have
thought
a
it
green
was-
screen behind you?
Whoa!
Yeah, that's not his house. That's
There we
his.
go.
It's a green screen.
All right.
So I had the litter cups. Oh,
So
nice,
Oh,
It's
measuring cups. Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
measuring
Yeah.
cup set.
nice.
This quarter cup.
Yeah.
Of course, I thought it was a shot glass.
Yeah.
A third cup.
I thought they cheated him on the top half of the Russian nesting dolls.
Half a cup. And then a cup.
Oh man.
What really creative
What's
travel.
going on?
This is the one thing that I'm not a big Figment fan, but it has Figment and Minnie, Mickey, and Remy on the cups,
Oh wow!
and it has a cool top. It's ceramic, and that's the one thing I wanted from the Food and Wine Festival this last year. It was $30 at the park.
Yeah.
Okay.
How much do you think I paid for it today?
Where'd you
$5.
get it? Where'd you
Well,
get it?
$5.
$5. We're not saying
bad.
where. Josh, how much?
$9.99.
$9.99. Chris,
$7.99.
$7.99.
That's what I was gonna say. I'll say $9.99.
I mean, you can say $7.99.
All right.
You know what's
$8.99.
weird? This kind of looks like a tooth.
Yeah, I was.
It does.
It does a little bit. Yeah. So how much was it, baby?
Chris and Bob are correct.
Wow,
Oh, no.
$7.99.
Sorry, I lied.
Chris
What?
is correct.
I had 7 in my head. It was $6.99.
Oh, really?
There you
That's good. That's great.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
So
You're
as
in
soon as
trouble.
VP,
You're in
why
trouble.
are you showing my house?
you can't see it too much.
Get off quick.
Yeah.
It's
Can't see it
clean
too much.
anyway.
You can't see it too much. Now you can.
I can't see anything. I
was
see
gonna
the.
ask.
Now
Let's
you can
ask-
see it more.
I think it looks
Why is she not
lovely.
cleaning?
Why is that
she not
table?
cleaning?
Why is that table
why is
messy
that
back
clean?
there?
Why is
I'm
that
out of
table
here.
not
I'm
clean?
out of here.
Oh my God! What a messy house.
Arlene, please.
Arlene,
put some
don't you
order in the
clean?
house. Yeah, you need to clean that. Come on.
God.
He's gone.
Ooh, what is that? It's just okay. No, he's still there.
It's on a green screen.
All right, repeat. Come on, let's go. We're leaving. So what else you got? That's it?
No,
That's all I got.
I mean, I got a bunch of stuff, but I just picked that up for her today.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, come
All
on,
right, cool,
man.
cool. All right. Well, guys, it's been fun. We went over the hour and a half. Like always, every Thursday we have fun with you guys. Thanks so much for being here. Appreciate it. And make sure, again, follow all my friends, our familia. And hit the thumbs up. And if you're watching the replay, thanks for watching the replay as well. Love you guys all. Have a good night and to infinity and beyond. Have a good night.
Pat.
Good night,
Thank you.
guys.
Y'all be
See
good.
you real soon.
Bye.
Happy Thursday. Well, it's already Friday here because it's 12:03, so it's Friday. Happy Friday and
It's
happy
Friday.
Thursday for my friends in the West Coast.
Yeah.
Peace
have a
out.
good-
Bada bing, bada boom.